Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. And this one is now officially underway. Off the left wing and into center. Gets the puck in deep. The Devils have it against the wall. Here's a short pass to Pratt. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Quebec's got it along the wall. Now we got a stoppage in play as the whistle's blown. It looks like that pane of glass got busted from that shot. Whoa!
It used to be that saying they don't make them like they used to, James. Well, in this case, it's all for the better as the glass, the technology is so much stronger. And a blistering shot, you know that it's going to crack or spider the glass. But nowadays, you can just replace the pane. So we'll have to wait for the maintenance crew to make sure that they take care of it.
Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. Puck picked up by Siegenthaler. Carries it in. And they get the extra attacker out as the goaltender gets to the bench. Here comes the official's decision.
This is certainly not how you want to start a game. You're behind the 8 ball. You got to kill off a penalty, and you got to find a way to gain some momentum.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
Working to shake the pressure from the defensive zone. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Quick feed to Palat. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. They put the puck into the offensive end and loses possession after a solid hit. Palat's got it in the defensive end, and he loses control of the puck. Through center along the wing. Puts it in deep. New Jersey's looking to break out of their own end. The Devils have it now. Roslovic swooping in on the attack. Great defensive effort with the stick. Trying to get the puck out of harm's way. And they get it done. Comes out to play the puck. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end.
Well, Jane, sometimes on a power play with more time and space, you can get lulled to sleep, and that's exactly what this has been happening here, as it's been lackluster, unable to even get a shot on net so far.
Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Centering feed! And that doesn't go as it's off a stick. Quebec's got the puck. Gets it out of his own end. He grabs the puck here at the point. And now it's grabbed by Palat. Quebec's got it in their own zone. Puck cleared from the defensive end. And now he moves it quickly to Roslovic. And he slides it quickly to Palat. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. Drives it to the crease. Scores! And they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
Well, using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection. Power play strikes, James, and that's excellent movement along the perimeter and just waiting for your time to get it to the middle of the ice and execute. That's a great slot shot.
New Jersey's come to play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James, and that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
Passes the puck over to Yager. Dumps it in. Great reach with the poke check by Van Riemsdyk. The Devils are in transition. Picks up the puck in his own end. Feeds it up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
And he makes the save. The Devils gain control of it. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Middleton stick handling in his own zone. deep, and the forwards will change. The Devils have it now. New Jersey's looking to break out. Quebec's got the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Across the line along the left wall. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing. Shooting through traffic is an art, James. Not everyone can do it. You got to find a way to get the puck through. And when you have players that have the IQ and the shot, this is exactly what you do on your power play. You get it up high, and then you shoot the puck. But you need net front presence. You need hard, physical bodies in front to be able to collect the rebound and bury it.
From the place 99 made famous. From the boards, he takes that pass. And that slides right out to center ice. Sends it in deep. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Quebec's got the puck in the defensive end. Scrum ensues along the boards. And that battle along the wall comes to an end. Offside the call, will get a reset.
It's always a little bit different when you're facing off against your former teammates for the first time, James. There's pent-up energy. There's a lot of nerves because you want to send a clear message. Hey, you're going to miss me.
Pokes it away in his own end. Collins lugging the puck. Long lead pass to Girard. Takes a shot. Oh, going wide.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle. And when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there.
Here's a blast. And that caroms off a body in the lane. New Jersey's gained the line and into the zone. Quick pass to Roslovic. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Devils will lose a man, tripping the call. A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it in practice. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
Moves it to Hischier. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Quebec's got it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Hischier. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. From the left wing, takes the feed.
Takes up, come on.
Using the net for cover. Along the wing, up the neutral zone. And he easily stops that one. Feeds it over to Pratt. An opportunity for some power play time now as he steps back out onto the ice. The Devils have it behind the net. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Skaters go off for a line change here on this power play. Takes it across the blue line. Fires it into the offensive zone. Loses his balance on the play. Hughes carries the puck in his own zone. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Just slide to the net. Time of the essence here.
Yeah, they can't skate it. They got to move it to be able to gain entry quickly.
Grabs the puck. On the attack along the boards. The Devils have possession shorthanded. Nice job to escape the zone. That's moved up ahead.
Van Riem's almost ready to get back on the ice.
The Devils gain possession along the wall. Quebec's got it now. New Jersey's PK unit comes up clutch.
Well, that's a missed opportunity. Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Having success earlier on the power play, they recognize where the openings have been. But what I love about it is they're not afraid to change it up. The motion on this power play and these sequences have really been the reason they've been successful.
They clear the zone. New Jersey's got the puck along the boards. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Takes the feed. And now it's over to Roslovic. Taken by Van Riemsdyk. Puck scooped up by Roslovic. Quick stop by Cranley. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Holtz is in foreign territory right now with this pointless streak, and he's lost all the answers to what he can do to try and contribute, and sometimes this is frustrating. You can't put your finger on it, you can't explain it, you don't know why it's happening. You just got to keep the pedal to the metal and continue to keep trying.
Quebec's got it in their own zone. Sends a pass over. Quebec's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Fired into the offensive zone, allowing for the blue line to change things up. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Here's a chance. That's blocked. Quebec's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. King's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Quebec's got possession at center. Good hit on the play. And that's broken up. Quebec's gained possession along the boards. New Jersey's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. S.O.A.C.J's hauled down. Penalty on the way. He carries the puck up along the wing.
It'll be tough when you're waiting on your first NHL goal, but he's in the O-zone right now, and he's looking for ways to get to the net.
Misses wide.
Really bear down on his stick on that one. He got the velocity behind it, but it was nowhere near the net.
Here comes the official's call.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Batten down the hatches. Things should open up here with a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
Works it across to Lazar. Quebec's got the puck against the half wall. Lazar's on the attack in the offensive zone. Handles the pass. Walks the line here. Taken along the wall by Cullen. The Devils get a hold of the puck undermanned. They get it out of the defensive end. Quebec's got a hold of it against the wall. S.O.A.C.'s moving the puck through his own zone. Passes it to Cullen. Throws it in. Picked up along the wall by Donato. Moves it to the middle. And that doesn't connect. Into the corner now. Sends the pass over. Quebec's got the puck near the back end. And he takes the feed. Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Hughes and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the face-off. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. And they get that puck down the ice. Looking to break out here on the power play. Quebec's playing it through center. Along the half wall with the puck. Quebec's got the puck in the corner. Receives the pass. Quebec's got it near the point. Stopped by Schmid. Unloads a shot. Oh, they do it again. They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. And the goaltender gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Time to execute here on this power play. Takes it and looks ahead. A chance in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And they remain a goal behind as the power play comes up short.
Sometimes when you're up by one and you get a call against, you can sit back on your heels and really score!
Well, who needs the man advantage or the extra attacker as they quickly strike?
Well, they had possession, they recognized the lane, and to be truthful, the defensive structure, well, they just collapsed and played soft. You gotta be able to attack, and then result, a goal. Well, he gets beat clean by the shot, James, and he's only one player in front of the net, but it's not about how many, it's about where you are, and when you take away the eyes of the tender, this is exactly what can happen.
halfway mark of this period. We got a tie game. Nice job tying up his opponent. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Tosses it to Yeager. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Quebec's on the attack. Takes the feed. Quebec's got it behind the net. Here's a short pass to Yeager. And he takes the dish. And he comes up with a stop there. The Devils have it behind the cage. Looking for space inside the D zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Quebec's got the puck now. New Jersey's got possession here in the neutral zone. Holtz looks around. Solid check to slow him down. Quebec's got it in their own zone. Puck dumped in. New Jersey's got possession of the puck. Quebec's got possession here in the offensive zone. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
What is going on? 2 goals in a minute 10, James.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train. You got to give some credit to the shooter here, James. A quick release shot makes it difficult for the goalie to get set to position, and when you're a little late, you can get a piece of it, but it still winds up in the back of the net.
The Nordic Blizzard have really come to play here in the back half of the first, now leading by 1.
And you can certainly tell what the game plan has been. It's put pucks to net. They've been doing it very well. They've been effective at it, and they're dominating the shot share.
Knocked off the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Dumps the puck in. Lazar's going to play the puck behind the cage. The Devils take possession in the defensive end. And that's knocked away. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Devils cross the line and gain the zone. Huge steal in his own end.
Quebec's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams, and this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Slides it to Donato. Moves it over to Mackey. And they'll go off for a change after dumping it in. Quebec's playing it from the side. A blast! And that goes off a player. Quick feed to Cote. And he takes a shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Schmid. Quebec's holding a noticeable edge in the shot department here in the first, and they lead as a result. Bastions won a big draw on their own end. The Devils will play it from the defensive zone. And he moves it up to Nyquist. Moves the puck. Quebec's got it from behind the net. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Dishes it to Cote. Dumps it into the O-zone. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. And now it's grabbed by Hamilton. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Headman pass. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Moves around along the half wall. What a steal in his own end. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. Hiroshi's got it along the wing. Quick pass to Middleton. Takes the pass. Slick feed. Chance in front. Denies him in close. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. Quick pass to Hiroshi. Another pass. And they've got it in their own end now. puck up through center. Hiroshi's got it in the defensive zone. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Gets the puck in deep. New Jersey's got the puck. The Devils will play it in their own end. Fires it into the offensive zone. Quebec's got control of it now from their own end. Sends it in on the attack. Picks up the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. New Jersey's moving it up the ice. Puck grabbed by Meyer. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Quebec's got a hold of the puck. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And they'll dump it in. Find some space in the corner. Gerard's got it against the boards. Shot! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Puck picked up by Holtz. Moves it to Van Riemsdyk. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh group of forwards out there. The Devils gain possession. Angles it over to Holtz. Can't get a hold of that pass. Yeah, here we go. They didn't like that one bit.
They didn't like it because it was dangerous, and you can't have that in the game, James. And this fight is sort of a policing, if you will, of the game, and that's why they've dropped the gloves.
And there's the takedown, and I think not a moment too soon, at least with one of these fighters.
Yeah, if you're the one that's underneath and on the ice, you want to take your 5-minute ticket and march yourself over to the penalty box and get your rest.
They've got the debris all cleared up off the ice, and both teams step in for the face-off. New Jersey's won the face-off deep in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Great read by Sherwood.
Quebec's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
And he slides it quickly to Hischier. The Devils looking against the half wall. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. Picked up along the boards by DeKeyser. Now a quick pass to Hischier. Gaining momentum up along the side. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Holtz. And he takes the pass. Quebec's got possession at center. Taken by Roslovic. Slides it diagonally to Palat. The Nordic Blizzard have gained control of the puck along the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Handles the puck. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Quebec's got the puck in their own end. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Here's a chance to the middle. And that goes off a stick and off target. Mercer's taking it from his own end. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Off a stick, and they can't connect. With possession along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Lazar. Blocked in traffic. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. The Devils move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Bratt. Skates to the crease. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Lets the wrister fly. And that goes off a player in front. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. New Jersey's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Middleton. Moves it up.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
New Jersey's got a hold of the puck in their own end, but the clock is winding down. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Puck scooped up by Hirose. King's got it in the offensive zone. Laying the body. Hammers a shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Quebec's playing real well, and they need to continue to push the pace and continue on from that first period where they established a 1-goal lead and they had majority of shots on net.
Makes the save. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. And now it's to Siegenthaler. Dished on over to Hughes. And it's a quick pass to Meyer. Across the line, down the left wall. Takes the puck along the boards. Quebec's got it along the wall. Slides the puck over. Unloads one. Off target. Quick feed to Hughes. New Jersey's on the attack. From the point, looks to make something happen. And he takes the feed. And that's off a stick. Sends it into the offensive zone. New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall. Just wide. New Jersey's looking to break out of their own end. The Nordic Blizzard have control of the puck. Quick pass across to Donato. Moves the puck along the half wall. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Takes the feed at the back end. Steps in front of it for the block. Now over to Hamilton. New Jersey's got it against the boards. Handles the pass at center. Grabbed along the boards by Holtz. And he shuts the door on that. Cranley's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Takes the return feed. Works it across to Cote. Couldn't catch up to that pass. New Jersey's got a hold of it against the wall. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Shot! Oh, misses the net, and what a chance there!
Oh, it was a great chance, and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you gotta figure he's gonna put one by the tendy.
Puck sent in, and that will allow for a fresh group of forwards to get out on the ice. Feeds it on over to Roslovic. Moves the puck to Mercer. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Goalie leaves the net to play the puck. Picked off. Tried to be too cute on the pass. New Jersey's got the puck. Quebec's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And he makes the save on that play.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
And he'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Quebec's going to play it from the corner. Takes the feed. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Quebec's got the puck along the boards. Forces the turnover. Gains control of the puck here on the line. Takes a shot. That goes wide. He grabs the puck here at the point. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. There's a hit on the play. They've got the puck in the offensive end. Grabs the puck along the boards. Oh, monstrous hit right there. Here's the pass. Oh, what a save. And they come away with possession here in their own end. And a nice puck Poke check inside the neutral zone. Takes it up center. Sends a pass over. And he puts that one aside with ease. Quebec's got the lead here early in the second period. They have been the more active team offensively. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Quebec's got the puck against the boards. Across the point. Branson scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Nordic Blizzard have to be feeling good about their game tonight as they've now extended the lead to 2 in the second.
Yeah, it's a really nice cushion here as well in the middle frame, James, but they have to make sure that they continue with that attack mindset. You have to be aware defensively and get back to the middle of the ice, but you also have to close quick and not give them any life.
And he maintains possession of the puck here. All alone! Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Quebec's got control of it now from their own end. And sends it just out of reach. The Devils have it now. Moves it quickly over to De Keyser. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Handles the pass. De Keyser's got the puck along the wing. Quebec's looking to break out of their own end. Lazar's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Here's a short pass to Donato. Quebec's got it now. Through center along the wing. Quebec's got possession of the puck. Knocks the puck loose. The Devils have it in the offensive end. Quick feed to Marino. Oh, tremendous reflexes as he turns aside the one-timer. Wow. Brad's bobblehead. Let's get a closer look at this. And here it is on your screen here. They did a fantastic job. I mean, look at the personality and the charm. They brought this all in glory bobblehead fashion. Quebec's moving it along the wing. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. New Jersey's got the puck. Moves it to Hischier. New Jersey's got the puck here in the open ice. Slides it over with pace to Siegenthaler. Denied by the defender. Quebec's looking to break out. Pokes the puck away. Quick pass to Hamilton. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Taken along the wall by Middleton. And he lowers the boom there. Poked away in the neutral zone by Mercer. Up along the wing. Sent into the offensive zone. The Devils gain possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Hamilton. Through center. Quebec's got possession here in the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Gerard's working it around in the corner. Quebec's got the puck along the wall. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. The Nordic Blizzard have it in their own zone. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Tremendous save by Schmid. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Quebec's got a 3-1 lead. Hughes quick on the draw. Angles it over to Pratt. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Meyer. Quebec's got the puck in their own end. Denies him!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Centering feed! And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Quebec's got it in the neutral zone. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Sends the pass over. Slides it diagonally to Mackey. Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. On the attack along the boards. Here's a shot. Just wide.
Well, this shot is really hard, James, but a nice reminder that if it isn't accurate, it doesn't stand a chance.
And he takes the feed. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
Well, this is a really great save, James. I mean, you can see that he's battling for position. You can see him moving up and down as his eyes are trying to track and find the puck. That's outworking your opponent. finding a way to make the save.
Quebec's got it in the offensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Looks to set up at the point now. Hammers it, and that's broken up. Quebec's gained possession along the boards, and he loses control here. And that's off a stick. De Keyser's got the puck in his own zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Takes the puck. Tries to feed it over to Hirose. Just wide of the net. Into the attacking end. And a poke check knocks the puck away. And he keeps possession. Drives it to the crease. Denied by Schmid. Takes the feed at the point. Good stand-up hit on the play. Quebec's got the puck against the half wall. Can't connect on the shot. Back to the blue line. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. Slides the puck down low. Oh, look at this. They are really starting to apply the pressure now. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on. Oh, and right after that, he's jumping in here.
Teamwork, James. Jumping in for your star player. You know everyone on that bench wanted this to happen, and it did.
And scores the takedown, and that'll bring this one to an end.
Yeah, gets his weight over him and takes him down to the ice, and he's going to be the victor in this one. Not difficult to see who won that fight. The W goes to the road team all the way.
The gloves are back on, the buckets are strapped back in, and we still got a game to play here with an upcoming face-off. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Skates in behind the cage. Receives the pass. Quick shot. Puck grabbed by Roslovic. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Quick pass across to Holtz. Quebec's got it from behind the net. Picked up along the wall by Roslovic. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Quebec's got the puck along the wall. Slides it up front.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Here's a shot, and he makes a save there. Quebec's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Moves it to Yager. Great heads-up play by the defender.
Mackey's known for getting physical and getting engaged. His truculence zone ability, it's what allows him to throw big hits and separate his opponents from the puck. You guys got to watch out when he's on the ice.
Scooped up along the wall by Marino. And now he tries to get it across to Bratt. Poked away in the defensive end. Works it across to Mackey. New Jersey's got a hold of it against the wall. And the puck departs the zone. New Jersey's in transition. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Quebec's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. New Jersey's got the puck. And now he passes it to Meyer. Big play inside the defensive zone. Tries to get it over to Cote. Slides the puck to King. They'll change things up on the back end as that's sent in deep. The Devils gain control of the puck against the wall. DeSingles got it in the defensive end. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Quebec's got it along the wall. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off someone in front. The Devils have it now. Moves it quickly over to Nyquist. Fires it. Oh, and that's over the net.
Looks like he bare down on his bottom hand and just sent that one over the top bar.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Quebec's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. New Jersey's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Slides the puck across to Middleton. Quebec's got it in their own zone. Looks to make a play over to Donato. Gets the puck in deep. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck now. Here's a short pass to Nyquist. Quebec's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Can't keep a hold of it. The Devils have it against the wall. Lazar's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Takes possession. Quebec's got it now. Takes that pass back at the point. What a save by Schmid! The Nordic Blizzard have the puck against the boards. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Lets it fly! Blocked in traffic. New Jersey's got the puck in the defensive end. The Devils take it along the wall. Quebec's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Gains the zone from the right. Shot! Answers the call with a big save! Puck picked up by Cullen. And that's just out of reach. Penalty coming up. The Devils gain control of the puck. Roslovic's got it along the boards. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
Another power play opportunity coming up. Here as they set up on the faceoff.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time. They'll be looking for those same openings.
And now he moves it quickly to Van Riemsdyk. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Slides it across to Hughes. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That trip right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that. Here comes the call.
The refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more.
New Jersey's got a 5-on-3 and lots of time on their side.
What an opportunity, a long 5-on-3 here, and this can turn the momentum, switch the entire game in their favor. They have to find a way to execute.
Quebec's got possession while undermanned. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. New Jersey's got possession of the puck. The Nordic Blizzard have it on the attack. The Devils look to start the transition game. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And that's deflected. Slides the pass over to Pratt. Hughes is tripped up, and we've got a penalty coming up. Here comes the sentence.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit, and you know what? They are taxed, they are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
New Jersey's got a 5-on-3, and the clock's their BFF here.
Oh, and that is a lot of time on a 5-on-3. You have to have a sense of urgency here, though, because if you pop one by, you still have the man advantage.
Myers tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. Quick feed to Mercer. They got a chance to make something happen here on the delayed penalty. Extra attackers out. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
We got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. The frustrating calls, no question about it. They got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
Well, another extended 5-on-3 man advantage set to go here.
5-on-3, you know your opponent has big bodies with long sticks in the middle of the ice. You have to find a way to move them. How do you do that? You either shoot the puck or you move it.
And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Oh, he stopped that one on the one-timer.
Well, this is a primetime clinic on how to own the puck. I mean, they're managing it, and they are playing with it at will in the offensive zone.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Quebec's won the defensive zone draw. Grabs control of it at the point. Tremendous athletic stop with the glove by Cranley. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Jagger's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Hughes has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. Oh, he saved it! What a stop!
Wow, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
The Nordic Blizzard have the puck short-handed. Quebec's gained possession. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Here's the official call.
This is a frustrating situation, James, just taking a whack load of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
Power play unit going back to work.
Oh, and that one's going to hurt, but they still have an opportunity here on 4-on-3.
Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. The Devils played along the boards. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover.
Again, when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Van Riemsdyk stick handling in his own zone. Unable to reach that one. Taken by Bastian. Puts it on net. Has save, and he makes it look easy.
Cranley's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Gains the zone through center. The Nordic Blizzard have gained possession under man, and they manage to clear it. Goalie leaves the net to play the puck. Holt scoops it up from the back of the cage. And now he passes up to Bastian. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Quebec's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. The Devils scoop it up along the boards. Puck picked up by Holtz. Quick pass to Meyer. And now it's grabbed by Bastian. Came up with the save on that play. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Goaltender's going to play the puck out of his crease. Time of the essence here.
Yeah, they can't skate it. They got to move it to be able to gain entry quickly.
Takes the feed. Quebec's penalty killers get a hold of it. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. The Devils fail to capitalize on the power play.
Well, on the power play again, James, and they don't get a goal. And this unit has been snake-bitten, and you can see it in their body language. Really frustrated and deflated with all the opportunities they've been given.
Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed on that one. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. And the puck leaves the zone. Breakaway! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Here in the later stages of this period, it's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. Collins won the draw there on the attack. Takes a shot! Comes up with the stop. Sherwood's got the puck. Pass back to the point. Scores! Perfectly positioned to bury the rebound.
That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out because he has great hand-eye coordination. Be able to pick that one up and put it in the back of the net.
Quebec's firepower in full effect tonight as they continue to dominate late in period number 2.
And this is a collective and cohesive effort as well. And you know in the intermission, there's going to be a lot of chatter and some relaxation laughs in that dressing room because they have this lead, they have this game. They just want to come out and continue to play the way they started it.
And he takes the dish. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Taken by Marino. Tries to get it to Hughes. Moves it to Meyer. And that's intercepted by Cullen. Moves the puck. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Takes the pass. Pinned up along the boards. From the point, they take control of it. Puck scooped up by Palat. Passes on over to Hamilton. Quebec's got the puck along the boards. Poked away by Mercer. New Jersey's got this off the outside of the iron and will play on.
New Jersey's working hard, but nothing's been going right for them in this game. Another chance off the post, and this is deflating for an entire bench who needs something to get them going.
Now he takes it over the line. From right out of midair, he bats it down. With the stop. Grabbed along the boards by Palat. Here's a shot. Denies him again. And he elects to play the puck.
Mercer's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. We've got a third period just around the corner.
Don't forget, fans, if you're here with somebody celebrating a birthday, tonight, go to our guest services booth, and you'll see their name up on our big screen before the end of the game.
40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. 20 minutes to go here in regulation of what has been a very one-sided affair. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Devils are behind in this game, and it's pretty easy to see why, James. I mean, look at the amount of turnovers. And listen, they're not supporting the puck here either. They're forcing play, and as a result, they're on their heels, and they're behind in this game.
Quebec's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Scoops up the puck now. They put the puck into the offensive end. New Jersey's got a hold of it against the wall. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Quebec's on the attack. Sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And he slides it quickly to Pratt. Directs it on over to Hughes. The Devils are across the line and into the offensive end. New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And some good footwork to kick it away. And that's a smart heads-up play by Siegenthaler. Feeds the puck to Hischier. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck.
Get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Goes right to the crease. Oh, what a save! He stopped it. Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Here's a pass to the middle. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Taken along the wall by DeKaiser. New Jersey's got it against the boards. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Big save in front.
Hischier is back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated on the physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. And that's knocked away. Picked up along the boards by Sherwood. Moves it quickly over to Girard. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Devils will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Mercer. Quebec's got possession at center. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Quebec's on total cruise control early in this third period. Kings won the draw. And now he angles it across to Cote. Puts it in deep. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Grabs possession of the puck. Picks off the pass. Quick feed to Mercer. Down the right side and into the zone. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. The Devils have it now. Quick pass to Mercer. Poked away in the neutral zone. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the penalty killers here, James, because it has been an onset, a parade to the penalty box. They've got to find a way to play even strength.
New Jersey's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, they've already scored tonight. one. Their movement, their adjustments have been excellent thus far.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Dumps it in. The Devils gain possession along the wall. Holtz carries the puck in his own zone. Poked away at center by Hirose. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Devils have it against the wall. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. And that's knocked away by Middleton. Trying to clear. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
Feeds it to Hughes. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Hirose. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage.
Well, James, this power play has not been effective at all, and you can see they're 200 feet from the zone. They have to find a way to have some urgency, gain some speed through the neutral zone so they can get in and get set up.
Kings ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Devils get a hold of the draw. And now he moves it to Meyer. Stick feed. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. Myers moving the puck through his own zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Knocked away. Comes up with the stop. The Devils have it behind the net. Sends the pass in front. A shot off the outside of the post and stays out.
New Jersey's been getting a ton of good looks and generating opportunities, but going off the post, just getting some bad bounces, some unlucky ones. They're going to have to create their own fortune.
Way off target. And look at this. They've turned this offensive end into a pressure cooker. Dished off to Mercer. Oh, and the deep. He's got a little jump. Great save. Picked up along the wall by Sherwood. And he passes it up ahead to Palat. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Both teams back to even strength. Really nice effort by the penalty-killing unit on that one.
It's another great job on the PK, James, knowing exactly where to be at the right. Well, you can't do that. You're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Here we go. On-man rush here. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
I always hated to play in these games. It just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
The face-off circle, they'll send the man advantage unit out again.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
And he serves it across to Hamilton. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Oh, what a chance right there, but misses.
Well, creativity and good body positioning opens up that lane, but just sails it over.
Let's go! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
Chances in your funnel tight to the net. You want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
Quebec's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
The Nordic Blizzard have taken possession in their own end. Quebec's got into the offensive zone. Slides it over to Hamilton. Moves it to Siegenthaler. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Sends it in deep. Takes the feed up ahead. Puck dumped in. They'll get a fresh defensive pairing out there. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Scooped up along the wall by S.O.A.C.J.V. On the attack along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Mackey. The Nordic Blizzard have gained control of the puck along the wall. Grabbed along the board by S.O.A.C.J.V. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. Well, something was said they didn't like.
Yeah, running their mouths, and now they're fighting, and you got to figure something was said that they didn't like.
Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. This has just been an ugly game, and they haven't been able to generate any momentum or get anything going. And this fight here is just a result of that buildup over the course of the game. Extremely frustrated, so the mitts speak for themselves.
All right, both teams back at the face-off circle after the dust finally settles on that Donnybrook. S.O.A.C.J.V.'s got it along the wing. Great read with the stick. Middleton's lugging the puck. New Jersey's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Scrum ensues along the boards. Taken along the wall by Cote. Takes the puck. Drives to the paint. Decides to think about it. Oh, what a stop as he used to just paddle to swat it away. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. And that one's denied. Angles it over to Mercer. And he takes the pass. The Nordic Blizzard have possession along the boards. Looks to get the puck over to DeKaiser. Slides it diagonally to Mercer. Puck grabbed by DeKaiser. The Devils will play it in their own end. Handles the pass up to the middle of the ice. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
DeKaiser's taking it from his own end. Now he slides it up to Palat. Can't get a hold of that pass. Quebec's got the puck. S.O.A.C.J.V.'s got it in the defensive end. Fires it into the offensive zone. Broken up by DeKaiser. Here's a short pass to Marino. The Devils move the puck in the defensive zone. Makes a move in front. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice. And in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
Takes control of the puck. Quebec's looking to break out. Couldn't catch up to that pass. New Jersey's got control of it now from their own end. Nyquist across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Made the stop on the play.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Throws it in. New Jersey's gained possession along the boards. Quebec's got it now. Handles the puck. The Devils take it along the wing. Quick feed to Nyquist. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Beautiful saucer pass. Oh, great use of the body on the play. The pass in front, and that's blocked in front. Back to the point it goes. Here's a shot. That's off a stick. The Devils gain control of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Bastian. New Jersey's in on the offensive attack now. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Lazar's got the puck in his own zone. Quick pass to Holtz. New Jersey's got him along the wall. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, and he makes the save. Just got enough to keep it out. Puck dumped in. The Devils gain possession. Moves it to Hamilton. Passes it over to Hischier. And he's ridden off the puck. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Hischier. Moves it quickly over to Hamilton. The Nordic Blizzard have the puck against the boards. He's got a step. Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
Lays the body into that play. Puck picked up by Holtz. Nice feed from the right wing. The Devils played along the wing. Quebec's got the puck in their own end. Poked away at center by Meyer. Along the half wall with the puck. And now it's grabbed by DeKaiser. New Jersey's moving it up the ice. Quebec's going on the attack as they gain the zone. The Devils gain control of the puck against the wall. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Here's a short pass to Brock. Trying to exit the defensive zone. And they keep the pressure on. Cote's got it in the defensive zone. Centering feed. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Grabs the puck. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. New Jersey's looking to break out of their own end. And that pass attempt is deflected. The Nordic Blizzard have taken possession along the wall. Poked away at center ice.
Quebec's ahead in this game because of their layered approach, and you can only have a layered approach when you have three lines that are firing, and in particular the third line that is showing some great scoring depth here, producing, and the reason why they're in the lead.
Dumps the puck in. Sherwood's on the attack in the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Cullen. Moves the puck up to Palat. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Tries to feed it over to Girard. The Devils scoop it up along the boards. From point blank. Great save from in tight.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually. go in.
Okay, one right here.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Quebec's got the puck against the half wall. Grabs the puck. Makes a save again.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Quebec's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. And they win the draw here in their own end. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. The Devils have it now. Slides the puck over. Palat's gained the line and on the attack. Quick feed to Roslovic. And the pop check. Oh, smart play. Scooped up along the wall by Hirose. Takes the feed. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. New Jersey's got possession of the puck. The Devils are in transition. New Jersey's got possession here in the offensive zone. And that's poked away by DeZingle. Takes a shot, gets in front of it. Quebec's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Mackey. Poked away at center by Nyquist. The Devils carried along the wall. And that pass is redirected. Shuts them down. Battling for it along the boards. Poked away in the offensive zone by Bastian. Moves it to Siegenthaler. Here he is from the slot. Cranley's going to opt for the whistle. I don't mind this call here in the third.
Neither do I. Listen, he has been so dialed in all night, James. He has been excellent, arguably their best player. And he's trying to preserve the lead here by holding on to this one to get the face-off.
Jager's won the draw here in the defensive zone. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Siegenthaler. Moves the puck along the half wall. Grabbed along the boards by Jager. Quebec's got it in their own zone. Here they are on the attack. Oh, that's a smart heads-up play as he breaks it up with the poke. Quebec's regained possession of the puck. Fired into the offensive zone, allowing for the blue line to change things up. Quick pass across to Holtz. The Devils move it ahead. Sends it in front. Picked off in front. Moves it quickly over to Holtz. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Quebec's got a hold of the puck now. Through pass ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Quick shot, and makes the save. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And that's poked away. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Great reach with the poke check. Taken by DeKaiser. Retreats with the puck inside the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by DeKaiser. And he takes the feed. Quebec's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Cote. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Vanacek. Quebec's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capital. capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Kings won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Handles it along the blue line. Quebec's at the line. Scrum along the boards. Puck grabbed by DeKaiser. Works it across to Hughes. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. And the save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Quebec's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. Collins won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Gets the puck in deep. The Devils gain possession in their own end. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. And he slides it quickly to Meyer. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Picking up some steam at center ice. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
With such a comfortable lead, James, I don't really think this penalty is going to make a difference.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
The power play has seen success tonight, and I like what they've been doing, James. Just reading the ice that they've been given. Nothing static, a lot of motion, and really reading where the places to attack is.
Takes the feed. Bats it down out of midair. Puck picked up by Palat. And he's knocked off the puck there. Angles it over to Hirose. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Roslovic won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Palat's got the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Stepping out of the crease now to play the puck. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Picked up along the boards by Mercer. And sends it just out of reach. Mercer's got control of it now behind the cage.
This power play has been lackluster, James. They haven't even registered a shot. You have to find a way to get in, create some motion, and make it really easy on the PK.
Here's a shot! Oh, a clutch save!
Cranley's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
And somehow he hangs on. The Devils gain possession along the wall. Puck exits the zone. Slides it across to Palat. A chance to get it out. And they get the puck out of the zone, and they'll go off for a line change.
Well, this is exactly what you want. You spend some time in your own zone, you get the change. Now you got fresh legs to be able to attack, apply pressure on their opponent.
Collins got control of the puck in the corner. Here's a short pass to Sherwood. Under a minute to go in the third. New Jersey's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Devils play it along the boards. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall.
Girard's almost back on the ice.
Denied by the goaltender. Sends a pass over. The Devils come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
You know how often that this PK has been practiced together, and you know that the coach is liking this. Every time they go out there, they... He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Slides it diagonally to Mackey. Here's a pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Jaeger's got it along the boards. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Quebec's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. Final buzzer sounds, is, and this one's in the books. And you can chalk up another in the L column, and this is the exact opposite of a heater right now, Cheryl.
Yeah, this is a tough one when you're on a losing streak like this. It just is so deflating, James. And although they've had good stretches in games, their game management has not been good. Mistakes that are costly have cost them a lot.
Hope you had as much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone.